It started with a letter shoved into my mailbox, stamped with the HOA seal like they were some kind of government agency. Notice of eviction, it read. According to the HOA, my lake cabin was not in compliance with community guidelines and had to be vacated within 30 days. I almost laughed. This little cabin wasn't just my home, it was my sanctuary. My grandfather built it decades ago, right on the water's edge. And unlike every other house in the neighborhood, my property wasn't even technically part of the HOA. The next morning, Karen, the HOA president, marched up my driveway with 2 board members in tow. She smirked like she already won. "Pack your bags," she said. "This cabin is under HOA jurisdiction now, and we've voted to have you removed." I folded my arms and calmly asked, "On what authority?" Karen waved her papers like a sword. "The lake belongs to the association, and since your cabin sits on its shore, you fall under our rules." That's when I pulled out my own paperwork, the deed, signed, sealed, and crystal clear. Not only did I own the cabin, but I also owned the entire lake and the land around it. My grandfather had purchased it long before the HOA even existed. Karen's smug grin collapsed instantly. That's impossible," she stammered. "Oh, it's very possible," I said, handing her the documents. "This isn't your lake. This is my private property, which means, technically, all of your houses along the shore are leasing land from me." The 2 board members froze. Karen's face turned red as she realized what I just revealed. They didn't own their lakefronts. I did. To drive the point home, I added that since you're trespassing right now, I could have the sheriff out here in minutes. "Want me to make the call?" Karen's voice cracked. You wouldn't dare." I smirked. "Try me." She spun on her heel, storming back down the driveway with her board members trailing behind, whispering in panic. Word spread through the neighborhood like wildfire. The HOA had tried to evict me, but instead, they learned they'd been living under my ownership the entire time. And just like that, their power over me evaporated. In fact, they realized I had power over them.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.